Was it in the front?
It was actually, yeah, it was in the front, but it was weird because it was down the hallway, down this weird corridor in the entrance. Super strange.
Stranger.
Very strange. Wait, are we rolling?
This thing looks like beep or something. Maybe it does when you have headphones on.
We're doing good?
We're live.
All right. I do got to say something. So when I went into that bathroom, right? I wanted to wait to say this live because the thing is when you pee in the urinal and you do not flush, and people repeatedly do this and it starts to fill up, eventually someone who comes in there is in the precarious situation of being like, I gotta worry about splash damage. You know what I mean?
No.
Well, because you don't want the splash, because your stream is gonna make the water in there splash if it's too high.
Okay.
And when people let it get high enough with piss, you're like, I gotta worry about splash damage, and it just gets me because it's like, come on, like eventually you gotta flush it out of respect for the next person who comes in. When it gets to a certain height, you just gotta.
You're working with like an overflow risk, or
Yeah, or like, you know, when you piss, there's gonna be splash damage.
Yeah,
if the water's high enough.
You pee on the walls.
But that's what I mean. Then you have to pee on the walls. But
That's what I do.
But then there's
No.
less wall
You know the part
surface.
you know the part that curves around?
Yeah.
That's you pee on that part, and then when it hits, it
sometimes
curves.
But it
if
starts
it's,
filling.
A not very smooth urinal. Sometimes like you just can't avoid splashes on those parts. Like there'll be like a little notch out of it, and that'll just send stuff any which way.
It's true. You can't avoid like all splash damage, but it's nice to know that like there isn't just a giant thing of piss
Yeah.
in there waiting to do a lot of splash damage. And sometimes if it's this one was so high, I'm telling you, there wasn't much surface area to deal with to pee on the sides. You know, to try to aim the piss stream on the side. That's how high this was.
Well,
And
why
I
don't
was
you just flush it?
because I didn't think about it. Like I had to pee really bad, right? Because of the water challenge. So I run in there.
Sure.
I've already unzipped and I've already like started peeing, and I'm looking down and I'm like, oh my god, somebody didn't do the right thing. Oh,
In a one-way road.
Sorry.
didn't even notice that.
My bad.
At least they're nice about it. They didn't seem too upset.
Yeah. I went to a bathroom in Brazil where I'm pretty confident no one has ever flushed the urinals.
Oh,
They were just. It is the worst smelling room I've ever been in. I've never smelled that strong of a pee smell.
oh.
But like I think it just eventually the like water would seep through. There was like a small like drain thing that I'm pretty sure was mostly blocked,
Oh.
and it was just horrendous. I've never smelled anything that bad, I don't think.
How bad was the splash damage?
The splash damage was I don't know. It wasn't that bad. They were pretty deep urinals, but I don't know. It was the darkest yellow in every one of the urinals, and it was clear it had been that way for a long time.